is
7 a.m. and it's now time for the Morning Watch with Reverend Dr. Dylan Toussaint.
Listeners to Love 101 FM are advised that the views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of Love 101 FM.
Hello and welcome to the Morning Watch on Love 101 FM. I'm your host, Dylan Toussaint. A special welcome to our listeners on love101.org, and if you're overseas and on the move. U.S. listeners can access us at 712-832-8001. And if you're in the UK, 0330-332-6541. Or join us via the Love 101 FM app that can be downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. You can also join us on Love 101 FM Facebook and YouTube Live. In the first watch today, Persecution in Pakistan, Part 1, and in the second watch, Part 2 of that same topic. For our social media question, we ask, how best can we help persecuted Christians living in other countries? Share your responses on our Love 101 FM Facebook page and YouTube channel, and also on WhatsApp 876-997-3125 using the hashtag The Morning Watch. We'll share your responses later on in the program, but before all of that, here's I quote.
Good morning. Today's I quote says, "You have not lived today until you have done something for someone who can never repay you." And this quote is by John Bunyan.
Interesting quote. Good morning, Jokal.
Good morning. Good morning.
Have you been keeping up to date with the athletics yesterday?
Not as much as I should, but I've been watching it, yes.
Yes. Any highlights for you yesterday?
Yesterday, not so much. You're right, not so much for right now, but I'm still keeping in tabs with what's going on.
Yeah, I think I saw Kimberly Williams having qualified for the finals in the triple jump in her first attempt.
Oh,
Can you
nice.
imagine?
Just so.
Yeah, and I think Akira Nugent and Daniel Williams in the 110-meter hurdle, the finals.
And I believe the young man that we're referring to yesterday, who automatically qualified for long jump, was Wayne Pinnock.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're not looking bad for today and the rest of the championship.
Right.
Great. The first watch will be back after this break.
Music 5 stars, come on, combo. Forever your favorite in a one. Pussy belly with flavor, hango. Get one, no 5-star combo. Try the juicy 5-star summer combo. Get any one of your favorite patty. One piece of chicken, a soup you like, a bread roll, plus a Coca-Cola, all for $1,100. Music 5 stars, come on, combo. Forever your favorite in a one. Pussy belly with flavor, hango. A juicy and Coca-Cola promotion. Available at participating stores. Conditions apply. JPS. Keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we are bad the doors. Keep it cool. No place to see it. It's up for chance. Be out of the fridge, just use a big glue. Remember your Kisco ice and the glue. If an AC come out, they have it bad. AC feel a bit pen up and bad. Keep it cool. This summer JPS and all the doors. Keep you cool with JPS. Download the JPS app today.
Every day I get bigger, every day I get better. I'm a star in that shimmer. Watch me grow, I'm a winner, yeah. Every step that I take, oh yeah. Feeling great cause I'm learning, yeah. I'm a star in that shimmer. Watch me grow, I'm a winner, yeah. La 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 la. Watch me grow with Alexa Plus.
Help support their mental development at this important stage with a unique combination of nutrients from Lacta Plus. This product is not intended to be a substitute for breast milk.
The number one paint for over 70 years, Berger has created a line of products that cannot be outperformed. Scientifically formulated for both interior and exterior surfaces, Berger paints are quick drying, safer for you and the environment, and specifically designed to withstand our harsh tropical weather conditions. Now with over 2,000 colors and the ability to mix any custom color you want, Berger paints are simply unmatched. Choose Berger for lasting beauty and protection.
NIS pensioners, avoid the wait. Get your NIS pension straight to your bank account. It's easy. Simply visit the Ministry of Labour and Social Security's website, mlss.gov.jm, or the nearest NIS office and collect the direct deposit application form. Then complete the form and submit it along with supporting documents to the NIS office nearest you. Avoid crowds and long lines. Get your money when you want it. The National Insurance Scheme, always working for you.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Are your friends and family coming over? No worries. Surprise them with the Oreo roll. The perfect pack to share with everyone anywhere. Twist, lick, and dunk to enjoy the flavor that everyone loves and create new memories filled with laughter and fun. Oreo, stay playful.
Welcome back to the Morning Watch. Thanks for staying with us. I'm your host, Dylan Toussaint. According to persecuting.org, the Christian community in Jaranwala, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Pakistan, is reeling in the aftermath of an attack by a Muslim mob this week that vandalized at least 400 Christian homes, 26 churches, and many businesses. Police continue to investigate the motive behind the mob attack. Is there more to this story? What more is known now? And how do we make sense of all of this? Well, to answer these questions, we have online Adam, not his real name. He's an evangelist, worship leader, Christian Pakistani, living in Pakistan, and Emmanuel, who is a Christian Pakistani living abroad. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good
Great.
morning. Can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you. And also
Okay.
our sympathies from Jamaica to you all with all that is going on over there in Pakistan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Okay. Can you tell us, gentlemen, brothers, what is the root, the source of the recent issues and problems you're having over there in Pakistan, beginning with you, Adam?
Yeah, sure. So, thank you very much, everyone who is listening to this broadcast. Thank you for having us and allowing us to be a part of this wonderful morning. And I just want to say thank you to all who is the organizer of this. And let's start with a prayer, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Lord, thank you for this opportunity. We are so thankful that you are here. And I just ask your spirit to help us in everything to understand what is going on in our lives, Lord. Let the words be from you, Lord, not from my mouth. Yes, Lord, we are your people, and we just surrender to you all. Please guide us and lead us so everything go well with us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
So, let me introduce one more time. My name is Adam, and I choose this name. It's like a fake name. It's not the real one, just to hide my identity. Uh, Starting with how we are surviving in Pakistan in the midst of this all chaos going on. As many of you have already seen the videos, and many of you know about the Pakistan. And let me give you the real picture of Pakistan, how we are dealing with the the other communities living in Pakistan, and what's going on right now, what was the past, and what is right now, the present, and what will be in the future expectations. So let me talk about how I grew up. We grew up in a Christian family. I belong to a Christian family. My parents are Christians. But you know that the 98% of the Pakistani community is Muslim. So we are all surrounded by Muslims. Whenever you go out, you are always surrounded by these people in business, in education sector, or in medical sector. Everywhere you see is only this community. It's huge number, and we are about 225 million people. 225 million people living in single country like Pakistan. It's a huge number, and mostly I told you that 98% are Muslims. So, and this is happening, every time Christians are being attacked from time to time. The first times since after getting the freedom from the subcontinent, like India and Pakistan got separation. So after that, since then, every time Christians are being attacked, their houses are burned. Sometimes the Muslim community or some radical Muslims or extremists, they attack the Christian colonies and they burn it with the fire and they destroy everything in it. And recently, you already know that what is going on in Faisalabad, Jadawala, that more than 26 churches have been listed, which are set it to fire and everything is destroyed. Almost 400 families are affected by this incident. And there is a fear, that they are going to attack more and they are going to attack more in future. Nobody knows, but there is a government is guiding and helping people to cover this chaos, but still there is a huge number behind this all chaos who is already been trained to attack the Muslim Christian community and Christian houses.
Yeah.
So and yeah,
Yeah.
over to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Emmanuel, how big is the Christian community there? Are there any branches of the Christian community that we need to know about?
There are different kind of communities, and there are different kind of Christian faiths living in Pakistan, including Catholics and Protestant, Evangelist, Jehovah Witnesses, and Baptist, Seventh Day Adventists. So these are all the main groups who are in Pakistan.
Yes.
And the biggest of this
Go
group,
ahead.
I would say Catholics. Catholics are the majority.
Are the majority. And is there any interfaith dialogue taking place there, Emmanuel?
You mean between the Christians or
Well,
the Muslims too?
Christians and the Muslims and other religious faiths.
I mean, there time to time the government tries to bring people together, like they call these big leaders from Catholics, from Protestant, from Muslims, from different, because even from Muslims there are many different groups who believe in Quran, but of course then under that they have different sects, just like in Christianity. So government tries to bring them together, but at the moment the atmosphere is very, how do you say, it's so difficult. Like the Christians are not at all trusting Muslims at the moment because of the recent attack where so much damage was done. So government is trying, but so far we don't see the outcome from these talks.
And even among the Christians, there's dialogue, there is unity. What would you say?
This is the first time I am seeing that there is a sense of unity that you can see at the moment, because 26 churches belong to not only just Catholics, but there were among these churches were Catholic churches, Presbyterian Church, Salvation Army Church, Seventh-day Adventist Church, evangelical churches. So because the damage was done to all these churches, so this, I think, brought Christians together. Otherwise, there was a lot of division.
I'm sorry, Manuel. We're up on a break. Hold those thoughts. We'll be right back.
Let's get up and go. Time to explore. Yo, this is Papa San. I'll be at Love 101 FM I Love Summer Tour, and the finals will be at the Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay, August 26th. Don't miss it. Check it, bless it, respect it. Yeah, that me love about you. And remember, get your tickets early. Yeah, and showtime is at 6 o'clock. Yeah, Jesus make me smile again, scream again, laugh again. Yeah, my love. I love it.
Summer your way with Scotiabank. Apply for a Scotia Plan loan this summer and open the doors to your dream destination. The perfect home renovation or prep for back to school and so much more. Enjoy competitive rates, flexible loan terms, and no payments for up to 2 months. Use your plan loan to unlock your perfect summer break. Apply for your Scotia Plan loan today and have summer your way with Scotiabank. Visit jm.scotiabank.com or call 888-472-6842 for further details.
Ooh la la. I see what I want at Phosphate Store-wide Summer Super Sale. Come get your wires, breakers, LED downlights, solar lamps, LED bulbs, standing fans, and so much more. Shop Kingston, Wonderful, and Montego. Come get your smart locks, smart bulbs, video doorbells, and video cameras. You can't afford to miss it. Come shop. Come save at Phosphate Super Sale. July 3 to August 31. See you there at Phosphate. Open Sundays.
Blue Ribbon rice means consistent quality. It's sodium-free, cholesterol-free, and fat-free. Add the consistent quality of Blue Ribbon rice to your meal today. Distributed by TK Grant Distributors Limited.
Love 101 invites you to listen to Encounter, presented by the Jamaica Association of Full Gospel Churches, Thursdays.
Jamaica and its workforce are advancing quickly. Life-changing opportunities are arising. You need training and support. We are the Renewed Heart NSTA Trust, committed to providing new and emerging skills training and opportunities. Come to Heart. We'll help you claim your place in the workforce of the future.
The other day, me at the supermarket buying some groceries. When we reached the cashier, she said, "Cash our card." Me look at her and say, "Cash give you travel points. Cash give you cash back. Cash give you rewards. Lady Namos card. I pay for everything with my Surgical Bank credit card. Grocery, gas, bills. Cause when you use your card, you get your reward."
Sir, stop all up the line.
Sorry, earn the best rewards ever with Surgical Bank credit cards. Visit surgical.com to apply today. Conditions apply.
Every Wednesday at 11 a.m. on Love 101, you're invited to listen to Good Morning Minister, a weekly feature where government ministers will speak about the development in their various ministries. Listen for the updates and have your questions and concerns ready to share inside Good Morning Minister as the Minister of Information, Robert Nesta Morgan, and a guest minister or agency head discuss the issues and take your questions and suggestions. Get ready to call in during Good Morning Minister, 11 a.m. on Wednesdays, right here on Love 101, the family station.
Welcome back to the Morning Watch. Thanks for staying with us. I'm your host, Dylan Toussaint, and this is the first watch, actually part one of a two-part discussion on persecution in Pakistan. In this part one, we have online Adam and Emmanuel. They're both Christians and involved in church work there in Pakistan. Before the break, you were telling us more about the Christian community. Emmanuel, would you like to say anything else?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about if there is unity among Christians. So yes, there is unity among Christians because many of the big groups like Catholics, Protestants, evangelists, they all suffered by this attack. They were all attacked, and their houses and their churches are being burned down. So now the Christian community is together, and they are asking the government to hold these people accountable who did this. But even in the past, many attacks happened like that, and the government did nothing.
Yeah.
So we are just praying. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam, what is really behind these attacks, though? Adam? Adam there?
Yeah, sorry, your voice is breaking up. Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what is really behind these attacks, would you say? Why are they doing it?
There is a special group. Every country has some special parties or groups who are trained to do these things. So there is a special group in Pakistan. They are named TLP, and basically it's the full form of this is Tehreek-e-Labbaik. So it's like they call themselves that they are the true followers of Muslim religion and their main prophet Muhammad. So they think that by attacking those other communities and finishing them and attacking them and killing them, they will be rewarded heaven. So that's why they are trained to do the attacks on Christian community, not just Christian community. Sometimes they attack on Hindu as well, and sometimes they even attack on Sikhs as well. That special group, they are trained and they have big training centers. Even in my city, there's a huge area which is designed to attack these the Christians, and because their agenda is to get to the heaven, and they think that by doing so, by attacking Christian and eliminating them, they will be free and the state will be whole Muslim, and they can make God happy by doing this, that we have done this. Or otherwise they have other option. If they offer you before killing you, they offer you that if you accept Islam, we will let you free, but if you don't accept Islam, then you will be killed, or you will be eliminated, or you will be attacked, and your Christian daughters and mothers and sisters, they can be raped, and they can be get into the slavery. So that kind of stuff they are being told in the trainings. So that's why their agenda is to spread the Islam and dominate the religion in Pakistan, not only just in few areas but everywhere. And their main agenda is to get to the heaven and to make God happy. And so by doing this, they feel that they are doing the same stuff as they are told by their Muslim ulama. So their main agenda is this.
Yeah. Emmanuel, what are the effects really on the family, the general livelihood of people, and the church, and the government's response? Right? Could you just respond to all of that? The effects on the family, livelihood, and the church.
Yeah, 400 homes are affected. Then these are 400 families. And then 26 churches being burned down. So from one day to another, these people lost everything. So when these people, they started to announce in the mosque that, hey, come out, this Christian guy had burned Quran, so come out, let's protest, let's punish them. So these people, whatever they were wearing, whatever shoes they had, whatever clothes they were wearing on, they ran with those. So means they left everything in their house. So these people, when they gathered, they looted everything what was valuable. For example, cash, if there was gold, if there was expensive, anything which was valuable, these people first they looted, and then they put on fire to the house. So means that their clothes were burned down, their household item was burned down, and in some cases, because it's a very poor region where this attack happened, after they attacked and burned down, so the whole house collapsed. So, and the government response so far is we don't see anything from the government, because the government is, some official came from the government and said, oh, we are sorry what happened, these are not from ours, they are not Muslim. But of course they are Muslims. And this political party who is claiming and who is behind all this, they say that they are the true followers. So the government is, at the moment, they are saying that they are promising many things, but so far they had done nothing. And even the people they are arrested, like there are thousands of people who burned down these houses, but they arrested around 100 people, and the charges what they now placed against these people are very weak charges. It means that it's a matter of few weeks that even these 100 people they will be out. And even these 100 people who are in, their relatives are threatening Christians that if we would pursue the case, if we would testify against them, they will kill the whole family. So this is happening so far. And the government is just watching, like doing nothing. They are not providing food, they are not providing shelter. Like even these people who lost everything, they don't have even tents. The government is even not giving them tents that at least these people can go into tents and spend the night there. So these people are now on the road, sleeping, doing everything.
What about the media in its reporting of all that is taking place?
Thank God to the social media. Yeah. So social media has done a big part into spreading this misery, that news of this misery, that other Christians can see and pray for the Christians who are suffering. And when the media, local media of Pakistan saw that this news is now everywhere, there is no way to control, then they also, it came into the media, like the normal Pakistani newspaper and news channels, then they started to show. But before that, it was kind of a blackout, like they were showing nothing about this huge incident which took place in Jadawala, Pakistan. But even on now, I would say it was really in the news for a few days, but now it seems like everything is fine, everything back to normal, and they are not reporting at all.
Let me just see. That's Emmanuel who just spoke, or Adam?
Yeah, one thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to add one thing that is very weird, because I have already visited those areas who have been affected. Early in the morning, Muslims say 5 times a prayer, and early in the morning, around 5 or 4, there is a prayer time. And around that time, some of the police officials, they came to the society or the colony, and they informed the Christian families that, please, you are under attack, leave your houses, because the big party is coming to attack you. The government is involved in this. They are already informed that this is going to happen, and they send the officials, police officials, to inform the people. So that's why the people have some time to go and save their lives. And that is very weird, that you are already informed, and even then you are not controlling that. No one was there to control the whole group, even though police has vans and mobs and everything they can control. But even though they just came to inform the people that leave your houses, you are going to be attacked. And this sounds really weird.
Yes, we're running out of time. In light of all that you have said in informing us of what's taking place there, what can the church do? Capital C. What can the church do in this regard? Adam?
I mean, we have so many churches who are going there, who are, praying for them, and somehow the local churches are helping them. But I think as a whole community of Pakistan, we need to stand up, because it's happening from area to area. Every time you see there is a different Christian area who is going to be who is under attack. Sometimes it's Shanti Nagar, sometimes it's Joseph Colony, sometimes it's Jarawala, sometimes it's in our area, Lahore, the big city. And every time the area is different. So I think we should be united, at least on the government level, that they should provide us the security, and they should make a law that whenever you see these people, you have to take action, because that the majority of the country is Muslim. So the government is even, they don't take actions.
Thank you, Adam. A quick word, Emmanuel.
I would say that the churches should pray together. They should put their differences on the side and really come and seek the Lord, and really pray and ask Lord what even the church can act. Because I know Catholic Church has quite a saying in Pakistan. It's very big. Presbyterian Church is very big. So if these two churches and with evangelicals, if they put their differences together and try to put the pressure and also try to be more involved, or in contact with your.
Thank you, gentlemen. Sorry, we have to leave it there. Please be assured of our continued prayers and thoughts for you all as you go through this time of persecution. God be with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Blessings.
Listeners, please stay tuned. We'll continue with this discussion in the second watch.
Anything possible with a little savings in your hand.
The time by Jan Bank is
7:30 and 45 seconds.
GPS. Keep it cool, keep it cool. So much hot, but we are bad the tools. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No place to see it, you just have to choose. Every out of the fridge, just use a big glue. Remember your Kisco ice and the glue. If an AC come out, they are hit that AC. If you have it, then I keep it cool, keep it cool. This summer GPS, all the tools. Keep you cool with GPS. Download the GPS app today.
Have you just finished grade 11? Looking for a 2-year 6-form pathway to earn overseas local certificate diploma and advanced diploma and get qualified to work locally and internationally? Register now. Start free 6th form at IIRQ Academy. Start our new 6th form program online or face-to-face classes in September. Choose between pathway 1, 2, or 3. Paid for by the Ministry of Education. For more information, call 876-322-4029 or visit 32 Hope Road, Kingston or 1 Perry Road, Montego Bay. Website www.iirq.org.
Me pull up at the gas station and the attendant come up. 87 or 90. I don't know why him think I would put 87 in my new car. But me answer him. But when him say cash or card, me say big man, why would I take my cash and buy gas? I pay for everything with my surgical bank credit card. Grocery, gas, bills. Cause when you use your card, you get your reward. If I pay cash, you are gonna give me a reward. Me can wipe your windscreen. Earn the best rewards ever with surgical bank credit cards. Conditions apply.
NSD contributors.
Now you can access your open market loans at Scotiabank, NCB, or COK Credit Union. If you earn $30,000 or more per week, visit any of these NHD partners and kickstart your application. Your regular NHD interest rate will apply. Other contributors and those receiving special grants will continue to apply at NHD offices island-wide. Visit nhd.gov.jm for details.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. Are your friends and family coming over? No worries. Surprise them with the Oreo roll. The perfect pack to share with everyone anywhere. Twist, lick, and dunk to enjoy the flavor that everyone loves and create new memories filled with laughter and fun. Oreo, stay playful.
Welcome back to the Morning Watch. Thanks for staying with us. I'm your host, Dylan Toussaint. Let's now look at the newspapers to see what Jamaicans and others are saying and, of course, doing. In the Observer, draft policies on grooming, education in schools to be published soon. Also, no space for predators. St. Elizabeth Police urge vigilance after a 4-year-old is buggered and a 14-year-old raped. In the Gleaner, Nicaraguan government bans Jesuit order. All property will be confiscated. Also, appeal made for educators to embrace TikTok as learning tool. In Loop News, the Budapest Quest, something big is coming, says Akira Nugent. And also Jamaica getting 38 road vehicles and the 6 boats from Japan. Those are some of the major headlines in our newspapers. Coming up next, we'll read for you some of the feedback from our social media question. How best can we help persecuted Christians living in other countries? We're asking you to leave a comment on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, Love 101 FM Jamaica, or WhatsApp 876-997-0000. 3125. We'll be right back.
Join me, Colleen Beckles, Auntie Colleen, aka Becky Blaze, as I come with the hits and nice up the place. And I'll be there, Nadine Blair, Praise Princess, Princess of Praise, walk with the dancing shoes and run with the heavy face.
Everybody hands go up, up, up. It's you everything you do. I feel like you have no fear. I'm made up my mind to go back to it the rest of my life. Made up my mind to go back to it. Everybody jump, jump, jump. I feel follow Grey Sardine, better flavor. Grey Sardine with the chef and the beginner. Follow the one with pepper, that are the winner. Shop on supermarkets, everybody sell it. You all of them nice. Pass the part, make push it.
Grey Sardines, follow the better flavor.
Let's get up and go. Time to explore.
Get your tickets for I Love Summer, Harmony Beach, Montego Bay, Saturday, August 26th. Available at all Fontana locations island-wide. Only $1,000 for adults, children 12 and under, $500. Visit www.squareopen.com/I Love Summer for your physical tickets as well as tickets for the I Love Summer virtual experience. See you at I Love Summer, ILS Montego Bay. Get your tickets now.
I've got love.
Are you ready for another exciting show inside Alive 1 to 5 this Throwback Thursday, August 24? Well, join me, your host, Sarah M. the Trippy Ron, for another time to recollect and reconnect. Stay tuned for the brain testing synthesize at 1:45. And then Prayer Blast will be at 2 o'clock as we ring in the prayer bells of heaven. To the inside pieces of the past, we share with you some more historic fun facts. Then at 3 p.m., we bring you a memory lane episode of Make We Talk. All this and more will come alive 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. this Throwback Thursday, August 24 on the family station, Love 101, celebrating 30 years of music, family, and love.
Back to the Morning Watch. Thanks for staying with us. I'm your host, Dylan Toussaint. Let's now join Jukal for a look at how our Facebook, YouTube, and WhatsApp friends answer today's question. How best can we help persecuted Christians living in other countries? Jukal.
All right, good morning, good morning. So I do have some responses here. The first one comes to us from Sister Matilda Wainwright. Let's hear what she has to say.
Good morning, Dr. Toussaint and Brother Jukal. I think the best thing for the number one thing to do for those who are being persecuted is to pray. Pray for them, first of all, yes, which I began to do for Pakistan since I heard of this yesterday. And then if there's any practical help that can be offered to them, and we can participate in that, be open to doing that too. All right? Thank you.
That was from Sister Matilda Wainwright. Edna also sent a message. Let's hear what she has to say.
Good morning, Man and Watch. Good morning, Love 101 listeners and staff. Yes, how can you help someone that is persecuted in other part of the world is pray for them. Prayer is the tool. There's no distance in prayer. And as much as we want to do something else, most of the time we cannot. So the best thing we can do is pray. God can do all things, so He's the one we have to take it to. Have a blessed day.
All right. Thank you so much, Edna, for that. And that's the end of our responses.
Okay, we want to thank both ladies for responding. In a nutshell, I think they're saying prayer and any other practical means possible to help them. As we now go into part 2 of our discussion on persecution in Pakistan, it's treacherous for non-Muslims to express themselves without being accused of being un-Islamic. And the presence of blasphemy laws and bonded labor are often exploited to target, trap, and imprison religious minorities with a particular focus on Christians. As we continue our discussion on persecution in Pakistan, we now have Bishop Hero Steve Blair, pastor of the Gateway Deliverance Center and host of The Rock on Love 101, and Pastor Arfan, Christian pastor and Pakistani living in Pakistan. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Rev, and good morning, my brother, my son, Arfan.
Yes, Bishop. Arfan, Pastor Arfan, are you there? Not hearing Pastor Arfan.
Oh, wow.
Pastor Arfan? All right. Not hearing you right now. I hope that we can sort that out momentarily. I understand that Adam is back. Adam, are you there?
Yes,
Adam,
I
are
am
you there?
here.
Okay, good. You're back with us. Okay. Well, as we continue to talk about this whole matter of persecution in Pakistan, what are your initial thoughts on all of this, Bishop Blair?
Well, good morning to you. I've been following this for some time, but not just in Pakistan. Somehow the Lord has blessed me. I don't know, somehow through Love, my program Love, and also my Facebook messages, that pastors from India, Pakistan, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria have come to me and have become a part of my church fellowship. And both India and Pakistan are going through some horrid times at the moment, especially in India, where I have pictures of pastors being murdered, churches being burned. And just this week, Pastor Arfan called me, and I've had a wonderful relationship with him, giving Bibles to people in Pakistan and trying to get close to children after the floods last year. But this time, his voice was so different because he shared the impact of over 200 homes being burned and 24 churches in the last week being burned down and destroyed by Islamic extremists who have declared that Christians are blaspheming. And so it's been very difficult. Somehow it teaches me that as Christians in Jamaica, we take for granted the level of freedom we have here, and also the level of service that we should be giving here and otherwise, because our love and service is needed in Pakistan and India at this time.
Yes, and how do we do that, Bishop Blair?
Well, somehow some of these pastors have been reaching out. I don't know if our churches believe them when they reach out. I took time because I was approached by 4 churches last year that said that they wanted to be a part of my ministry. And learning from my father, I've never been in a rush to say, come on board. But because of the responsibility that we demand of them if they're going to become a part of the ministry. But in Arfan's case, he would call and he'd say, we're going out to evangelize. We'd send 30 Bibles here or some clothes there. And then we share online in services with them. And it is the most wonderful experience. Their hunger to pray, their hunger to share, their hunger to receive the word of God. And I tell you, there are times that I've said to my wife, maybe I should just give up pastoring a local church and just work the streets of Jamaica and the international community on the internet, because I've been interacting now with a church in Kenya, a church in Uganda, several churches in Nigeria, India, and Pakistan. And most of all, getting the pictures from India and Pakistan, you see the funeral services of pastors. You see the churches being burned down. You see the different things taking place.
Tell you what,
Just
Bishop. Tell you what, Bishop. Yeah, we're up on a break. We'll be right back.
All right.
Sardine for the chef and the beginner. Follow the one with pepper, that are the winner. Shop on supermarkets, everybody
Great sardines, follow the better flavor.
The time is 7:45.
Touching lives every day, so many different ways. A part of all you do, Sagicor will make you feel secure. Reaching out for more, we'll always see you through. Reach for more, whatever you're dreaming, whatever your goals, will help you achieve them. You're never alone. Taking care of today's needs, take care of tomorrow's dreams. Every day helping you succeed, that's what Sagicor means. Today's needs, tomorrow's dreams. Sagicor.
GPS. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Summertime hot, but we are by the doors. Keep it cool, keep it cool. No place to see it, you don't have to choose. Out of the fridge, just use a igloo. Remember, no Kisco ice on the juice. If an AC come out, they are the blood. AC, if you have it, then I'm for that. Keep it cool, keep it cool. This summer GPS, turn on the doors. Keep you cool with GPS. Download the GPS app today.
Hate long wait times at the pharmacy? Me too! Well, I found Marshall's Pharmacy, located at Pathfinder Plaza, Greater Portmore. Great customer service, shorter wait times, all the local and international brands I want, plus print services powered by Print Corner. WhatsApp your prescriptions to 876-491-7841 and follow them on Instagram at Marshall's Pharmacy. Visit Marshall's Pharmacy in Greater Portmore today. They're open late every day, even on public holidays.
Entering Tang Make It Big promotion is so easy. From June 19 to September 9, participate for a chance to win over $1 million in cash and prizes, including smartphone, smart TV, and laptop, or be one of 3 monthly winners of $100,000. Just buy any 6 packs of any flavor of Tang. You have 4 ways to enter: www.tangpromotion.com, WhatsApp 876-571-9645, PO Box Mail number 2010 CSO, or in-store Dropbox. Grand prize draw September 22. Enter now and win. Authorized under Section 58 of the Betting Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Simplified customer due diligence requirements are used by financial institutions only where they have assessed a customer as being low risk for money laundering or financing of terrorism. Simplified customer due diligence requirements make it easier for customers to open accounts. This financial literacy tip was brought to you by Bank of Jamaica, building an inclusive economy.
From generation to generation, Jamaicans have depended on J&B Bank to make the pride and joy of providing a safe place for their families possible. Now, with no processing fees and no down payment mortgage options, you can open the door to your own sweet home, a legacy to hand to your next generation. Visit jnbank.com to get pre-approved today. J&B Bank will help you find a way.
Welcome back to the Morning Watch. Thanks for staying with us. I'm your host, Dylan Toussaint, and we have been discussing from minutes after 7 this morning the whole matter of persecution in Pakistan. We are now in part 2, and in so doing, we have online Pastor Adam, or let me say Adam, who is a Christian living in Pakistan. He's an evangelist, a worship leader. And also we have online Bishop Hero Steve Blair, pastor of the Gateway Deliverance Center. All right. Adam, are you still there?
Yep.
Okay. And I understand Arfan is with us. Pastor Arfan?
Yes, I am here.
Great. Pastor Arfan, you'd like to fill out some details for us? What's going on in your neck of the woods in Pakistan?
Yes, first of all, good morning. Have a blessed day. I informed you yesterday is very critical day for me. Last time I informed sister, my wife health is not well, so that's why I am delay and I am late. So, but by the grace of God, I am here and I am talk with you, with brother Adam. So thank you so much. Give us your precious time in your radio station, in your way, in your stage.
Yes, Pastor.
Pastor Arfan, Pastor
Yes.
Arfan, he's trying to get you to speak about the fires and the churches over there. What's been happening?
Yes, one my pastor friend church is born in there, Pastor Amjad. So I don't know. I visit last week. I visit there. So 24 to 25 church is burned. So our heart is very worried, and we are very worried. Brother Adam is knows about all things. Is very critical situation in Christians, but our God is our love. He shared to others. That's why we are shared to others our love.
Yeah, and we,
So
we, we, we feel your grief and your sorrow, Pastor Arfan, and also Adam. Adam, are you still with us?
Yes, I am here.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, are persons of other minority religions affected? How are they treated over there in Pakistan?
You know that I told you that 98% of the Muslim community is living in Pakistan. Only 2% are Christian, including Sikhs and Hindus as well. But mostly their target is Christians because Hindu are just living in the south part and don't know, they are not in our state. In Punjab, there are very less few Hindus. Only in the south part, there are few Hindus because that is close to the India border. So the main target is there that, okay, let them convert or just finish them. So the main target is Christian community after Muslims. So we are the huge number. So we are the victims always.
Yes. Bishop Blair, is Jamaica connected to the Pakistani church in any other way apart from, electronically?
Well, I don't know much about what's happening with other churches. I've just been fortunate to have come into interaction with the Pakistani and the Indian churches. Pastor, what I can tell you that amazes me is that Christianity is no small thing in these areas. I see large crowds of people that are marching for Jesus, and it's amazing. We think Christianity is a Western thing, the way we're so connected to American TV, but these people have a passion for the Lord, especially with what they're going through. And I know Jamaican churches, we've already become missionaries to Haiti and Cuba and other places. My desire is to see pastors and other churches take on the challenge of becoming missionaries to the world. We've been very blessed in Jamaica. And so I don't have a large church like my father, but my small church with about 75 to 100 people, we interacted to bless and to give, and it makes a big difference in the lives of people.
Yes. And Pastor Arfan?
yes,
Still with us? Yes, in practical ways, how can we assist you all over there? What can we do in practical ways?
yes. First of all, of all, I inform you 2016 has turned out to be a dark day for the Christians of our area efforts in Gujranwala. On this day, 20 churches and houses of Christians were burned in Gujranwala. You know, were burned in Gujranwala, a small town in our area, in our city in Pakistan. So that's why here need for you know financially need for clothes and shoes, crockery. You know, people have not a house to live, no clothes were, and no food to eat. So at this time the situation is better, uh, future is very critical. Especially for Christian brother. Adam said to you before, 2% Christians in Pakistan. So that's why here need to, especially for financial support, he need for crockery, he need for other things. So I want you continuously, especially pray.
Yes, and we certainly will be doing that. Still with you, Pastor Alphon. Give us an idea, therefore, what you're going to do now. The church is being burnt down, and all the persecution has taken place. How do you have church? Give us an idea of what's going to be done in practical ways going forward.
Yes, I informed you, church is government responsibility in our Pakistan country. Government set to news, set to other ways. He will prepare. He will prepare all things, especially for churches. So that's why we need to other things. But we want you pray. We want you. This is very important for us. We want we all other Europe countries, other countries give us immigration. So this is very important.
Adam, same question for you in practical terms. What's going to be
Immigration.
forward?
I guess the main need is yes, I agree with the Pastor Irfan. So you as a church in Nigeria, Uganda, Jamaica, or maybe in some Europe or America, I think so that you should at least inform your higher authorities that you should open the immigration doors for Pakistani Christians, at least for whom those who wanted to go out, because there is no way, because the people in Pakistan, they are living in a very low standard life, so they don't afford the normal fees and normal way of going out of the country, like the visit visas or something. But I would say, just please, if you can do something for Pakistani Christian people, like invite some people so they can go there and they can share the real picture of Pakistan, representing Pakistan in other countries. So then I guess so maybe it will be very convenient for other people to understand what is going on in Pakistan. So I guess I agree. The main need is, yes, we can have food, we can have clothes, we can have everything here. We can do, even local churches can support. But the main need is who will protect us from the future. There is no hope from the government. There is no hope from, at least United Nations should stand with the Christians in Pakistan. They should open the doors for, like they opened the door for Afghanistan, like they opened the door for Sudan and Syria and Iran. The same way they should open the door for Pakistani Christian as well, so they can immigrate to other countries.
Hearing you loud and clear, Adam. Bishop Blair, could you say a quick prayer, please, for our brothers and sisters in Pakistan?
Yes, Pastor. Thank you for this opportunity once again to pray for my brothers and sisters in Pakistan and India, Christians around the world. You see the needs they have, the needs for clothes, the needs from the floods last year, the needs from the fighting against Christians and the bombing of churches and homes that they live in are being destroyed. So some are homeless. Lord, I pray that you will just cover them under the blood of the Lamb, that you provide for them, that you speak to the hearts and minds of Jamaicans to give. And I just thank you for all that you will do for your sons and your daughters, as you've always done. in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you,
Amen.
Mark. Be assured of our continued prayers and support in other ways.
Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, listeners, for being with us. For information, we'll get copies of this program. Call our production department at 876-968-95967. This has been the Morning Watch. Thanks to our producer, Cassie Gale, and our guest. Please join Mr. Stokely Marshall next week as he continues to look at the issues of the day. I'm Dylan Toussaint, handing you back to Love in the Morning with Jukal Dyer.